and welcome. I hope that you are doing well. Thank you so much for joining me here today, where we are going to explore nature. So, a couple things before we get started with our exploration. Because it is so humid and I want to make sure that I maintain the proper temperature, I've done a few things. Sunscreen, sunglasses. I've got a hat on because I have dark hair and the sun on my hair makes it really hot, and so the hat will protect me from my hair getting too hot from the sun, also from insects biting me. Water. Whenever you are out in the heat, make sure you stay hydrated. I've also got a cooler with me, and in the cooler I put the camera when I come outside so that it adjusts slowly to the temperature. I've also got a wildflower book in case I need to look at that. I've got a smaller tripod in case I want to get you closer to a smaller plant, and I've got a hair clip in case it gets really warm and I need the hair clip. So when you see me again, I will probably have sunglasses on as we move into the sunlight, but I wanted to start here because there are a couple plants here I wanted to show you. First, I've got a chokecherry bush, and the chokecherries are just coming ripe, so I wanted to show you what those look like. And they're just a little berry that has a very sour flavor. People make jam out of them sometimes. It's really good. Close by we have one of my favorite wildflowers. It is the aster. It's a daisy-like flower. It is an aster, so that's the family that daisies are in. It's a pale blue or light purple flower, usually with 10 to 20 petals coming off of it. And they start in the late summer, early fall, so this is actually, I think, a little early for them, but they're actually one of my favorite wildflowers. So let's head out to the road and look at some more. Brown-eyed Susans are next, closely related to sunflowers. Again, a daisy-like yellow flower. Parallel leaves. What we're looking at here are the seeds of the yellow goat's beard. And that is a yellow flower also in the aster family. This is huge. That's bigger than the width of my hand. If I run across a yellow goat's beard flower, I'll stop and show that to you as well. This is wild bergamot. It's a member of the mint family, which means that its stem is squarish if you feel it, and it's a cluster of a lot of individual flowers. It is also called bee balm. If you are familiar at all with the scent of Earl Grey tea, you'll know exactly what this smells like, because this is what it smells like. We don't have a lot around. This is Liatris, as you can see. Monarch butterflies love it. And it's also known as blazing star. And again, it's a member of the aster family. It's 6 to 18-inch spike cluster. Lots of round purple flower heads. Another member of the aster family, this is spotted knapweed. It's 2 to 3 feet high. Each plant will produce 25 to 100 lavender or purple flower heads. It has deeply lobed leaves. Blooms in the sun along fields and roads. It's believed that the plant chemically changes the soil so that it discourages other plants from growing near it. Its leaves will often appear wilted or brown. So plants, like animals, try to do things that will improve the odds of their self and their offspring succeeding. And putting chemicals into the soil is one thing that plants have evolved to do. More wild asters, as I've said, one of my favorite plants, so I just wanted to show you another one. So now we have goldenrod, and I apologize, it is getting windy, so the plant might be blowing in and out of your view, but this is goldenrod. Again, late summer, early fall plant. So it's a mass of small individual yellow flower heads. arranged in clusters, and also a member of the aster family. And I believe that this one is stiff goldenrod. And as you'll see, blade-like leaves. Let's see what else we can find. So this is something I really wanted to make sure that I showed you. It's a member of the mint family, and it is giant blue hyssop. The leaves are, again, lance-shaped, sharply pointed, parallel to one another. This, too, being a member of the mint family, if you touch the stem, you're going to feel that it's squarish shaped. And then the leaves, parallel, toothed. This is a harebell. It is a member of the bellflower family. It has pale blue bell-shaped flowers. They have 5 fused petals. It's on a stalk that can be anywhere from 6 to 20 inches tall. They usually have a cluster. You can see some of the ones that are no longer blooming. And they like the wet, sun, rocky outcrops along rivers, meadows, and prairies. I think we're going to call it here. I hope that you enjoyed exploring nature and the wildflowers around where I live. If you're interested in doing this yourself for the area where you live, make sure you get a good wildflower book. I've got Wildflowers of Minnesota by Stan Tequila. I know that he also makes wildflowers of other Midwestern states. There are excellent pictures. There's excellent descriptions in here. They'll help you learn a lot. I've also learned some with my phone. When I take pictures of some of the flowers, it will identify them for me sometimes, so that's been a great help too. Thanks for joining me today, and I hope that you get out and explore wherever you live. I hope you continue to use your curiosity to explore your world and your creativity to improve it. And thank you!